It is what it is, brothers and sisters. It is what it is. Welcome to another video. I hope you guys enjoy this little adjustment that I made on the channel. Starting off these videos a little different. Change is always a good thing, and I cannot wait to bring you guys even more change in the future, in the near future on this channel. It's going to be a good time. I cannot wait. There's going to be some big changes. It's going to be some awesome times. So it's to be looked forward to. But anyways, let's get into this topic. Stuff like this happens all the time. And it just reveals who is who and what is what, to be honest. There's just some people you cannot win with, bro. Some people, and I don't even mean win over, I mean win with. You can't even win with these people. Like they're so toxic and controlling and abusive that you can't even win with them. Maybe because you're in the lead, you're the front runner, you've done more, you're more established, accomplished, whatever, and who really cares? The facts are facts, but who cares? Some people will turn on you just because they know you were destined for greatness. Like they know it. So they turn, because they can't even stand to see you shining at all. They can't even stand to see you doing your thing. They want to be better than you. They have serious ego problems. You don't have these problems. You're just living your life, doing your thing. They can't handle, like, literally who you become. They can't handle it because they're not growing at the rapid pace that you're growing at. And it's unfortunate how these clowns just throw you up under the bus. But it's a good thing, because you want them to be exposed. You don't want people like that in your life, in your existence, nowhere near you. Haters are gonna hate. Any friend that turns into the enemy was a hater since day one. Any single one of them. Like I said, people, they can't even win with you. And it's a shame. They're just destined to take a big fat L. That's what they're destined for. You're destined for greatness. They're destined to lose. They don't want to be on Team W, Team Win. They don't want to be on that team. For whatever reason, they have too much pride and ego issues to the point where they can't even work with you, win with you. They can't do nothing with you at all. And it's unfortunate. But it is the truth. Why that is? They just have serious issues. That's how much they have not grown. It honestly exposes their lack of growth more than anything. They're seriously behind that much. And all of your forward movement and growth in life makes them feel some type of way. They have no problem turning their back on you. Like, when I first started my journey in the first year, I had so many people that turned their backs because I got hella results, because I literally went balls to the walls, put my head down, put in serious work. When you do that, bro, you change fast. You change fast. You know the saying, you can't change overnight. I damn near changed overnight. That's how fast I did certain things and put my head forward. Obviously, it wasn't overnight. But I did it so quick and achieved certain things so quick. Just personal things that made them feel very uncomfortable. A lot of people in the past. And you guys probably dealt with the same thing either right now or at some point in time. And what can you do about that? Nothing. It is what it is. People are going to do what they're going to do. That's what I learned. You can be friends with somebody today. They could be an enemy in a couple weeks. 6 months. A year. 2 years. people are unpredictable. That's why I don't trust people who are not hardworking. You can usually always trust someone that's a hardworking type of person, and you know they're never going to give up. Because they're dedicated to the grind. They're not dedicated to being a controlling, toxic, abusive type of person where they just, everything has to be their way. This and that and that and this. For all the wrong reasons. You don't want people like that in your life. They are snakes. And their heads need to be cut clean off. They're not on the same path as you. They don't want to be on the same path as you. Not only that, they don't want to accept the path that you're on. They can't look at it through a positive lens and see positive things that you're doing. They have to throw you under the bus hard. And you know what? It's okay to just kind of unfriend someone in real life. It's okay. But to throw somebody under the bus, speak lies and slanders behind their backs, and do negative shit like that when you used to be cool. You probably used to be like this. That's not okay. And it's going to become personal for the moment being. But the mature thing to do is to try to find something within yourself to make it not as personal as you possibly can. Whenever I was younger and things like this happened, it was very personal. It was a very emotional time because I used to be so cool with certain individuals. But when I leveled up in life, all the hate, all the slander came in, and it was my very first time really dealing with these things hard, as you guys probably have. And it's not an easy thing to go through, especially the first times going through it. You get better at it over time. Like, there was people that I might not have been so close with, but, you know, we got along to a certain extent, and this wasn't even that long ago, maybe a couple years ago. And they ended up doing the same thing. And it was like nothing. It was like, whoosh, done. Because I've been through it before, and it happened with the people I least expected it to happen with. So, when you go through things like that, it's not going to be much. The same thing with a female if you're a guy, or if you're a girl and you were with a guy. Let's say it was your first love. Let's say you were with the person for years, and they just completely abandoned you. Broke your heart into pieces for the first time. When you go through something like that and you recover, and you come to, you could date another person, let's say years after this. You could be with that person, and they might not have completely done you wrong, but things just didn't work out, and you're off doing your thing again without them. The fact that it come to an end, it's not going to affect you at all. Like, whenever I got over the main relationship in my life a long time ago, there's a couple girls, two of them after that I was dating for a pretty extended period of time. One a full year, the other one I think 4 to 5 months. And it wasn't even close to the same. Like, not even close. And I actually got close with these girls too. And it did not affect me nearly the same at all. I handled it very well. I handled it like a G. But that very first one, so tough. Same thing with maybe your toxic friends that you grew up like since childhood. They abandoned you. It stung real bad. But you got over that hill. And you might have had kind of friendships and connections with other people after that, and maybe a few of those people kind of threw you under the bus as well, because you just continued to level up in life. It did not affect you nearly the same. You took it like a G. That's because when you experience something the first time and you're caught off guard, it's going to hurt real bad. But when you have experience, you know it's possible. At one point in time, you did not think those things were possible. but it happened. So it's always the punches you don't see coming, like I say on this channel, that hit you the hardest, that can knock your ass out. But when you see those punches coming, and you know it can happen, you know you're in a fight. You get hit with some shots, you can take them well. It's the ones that you don't see coming, it's going to put you on your ass. It's going to barely hurt you. So it's just how it is. You can be the toughest SOB on the face of this planet. There's going to be things in life that affect you. I don't care who you are. The toughest people on this planet went through the most adversity. UFC champions shed tears. They cry. They get emotional. Look at what they have to go through, man. Things happen in this world. Things happen. And I believe the toughest people can take the most amount of punishment in a lot of different ways. Physically, emotionally, mentally, and keep the ball rolling. They can ground themselves and they can move forward in life without letting those things continuously just affect them for the rest of their life. When some people, they go through things and they can't get over that hill. They just continuously let it bother them. They continuously put it on the back shelf and don't fully recover from it. It's like having a serious injury and not going to the hospital, just letting it be. You're probably never going to be the same again because you didn't let it heal correctly. It's like re-injuring yourself at the gym all the time, not going to chiropractors, not going to physio. You're never going to get better. You may never be the same. It's the same thing. We can use a physical analogy and a mental analogy to compare certain things, and it is the exact same thing. Just like we can get cut on our arms, it's going to be cut, it's going to bleed, we're going to have a wound. Just like our minds, it can get cut, it can bleed, we can have a wound. Your body and your mind have to heal. You have to know how to heal. The most intelligent people know how to heal. You have to know how to take care of yourself. And people that don't experience hate, being thrown under the bus, they'll never know what it's like. They might have took physical punishment. They might have played a sport, got roughed up, had some accidents as a kid just playing around the yard. Who knows? But some people don't ever experience hate. Some people don't ever experience real horrendous breakups. They might have talked to some girl for a couple months and she stopped talking to them. Oh my God. It's nothing compared to a real relationship. You got real close with that person for years, even close with their family and everything. And then it comes to an end. It's like having a family member, sometimes way stronger. And it's like they die. So it's very tough to deal with those first times, but experience is huge in this world. And when you can overcome certain things like that, bro, you are a tough SOB. When you can overcome certain things like that and come back to your A1 again after years of the grind, after years of doing what you do, you are a real G. You can take things like a real G and keep it pushing forward. Easier said than done. But if you can do that, you're destined for greatness, bro. Those are the toughest things. Things I've been talking about in this video. They're the toughest things to go through and overcome and continue to keep being your best after dealing with such harsh things in life. Not easy. So, your haters too, man. They think they're going to knock you down. They think they're going to discourage you. They think they're going to stop you. They don't know what you got in your soul and your spirit completely. They're the same people that's going to cry for your help. They're the same people that's going to want to be a part of your life and existence. When you just continue pushing forward, your life is so lit. So much abundance and happiness and prosperity. You got so much. When they screwed you over in the past, when they really did you wrong, when they tried to discourage you, which is what the enemy will do. They were never your friend to begin with. True shit is going to expose itself. They were never nothing. The whole time. That's why it's tough for me to consider somebody a real friend, which I speak a lot on this channel about. It's tough. I get along with a lot of people, but people can change, man. And so can't you. You can change for the most positive ways ever moving forward, doing better in life. Your spirit is rising. Your bank account is rising. A lot of things are rising. And a lot of people are going to hate on you for those things and other things. You're just doing better. And you're changing, and they can turn on you for that. Because once upon a time, you might have been closer to their level. But now you're just exceeding. Going. You try to tell people this the whole damn time. Like, what do they expect? What did they think was going to happen? You think you just worked this hard to work this hard? Like I said, haters were never your friends. And people will expose their true self with time. That's why you just got to stick to your guns and stay focused, stay driven, stay motivated. Keep yourself motivated even when it's hard. You got to make yourself do certain things, bro. Even when the whole world, it feels like it's going against you, because I had those times. But in actuality, the whole world is never against you. It just feels like that when everybody around you is kind of against you. That's how you can say it. Almost everybody will go against you when you want to do certain things, depending on who you are. But it's not an easy thing to go through. And a lot of people will never understand it. Sometimes it can feel like it's you against the world. Everybody's putting you down. Everybody's discrediting you. Trying to discourage you. Trying to get you to doubt yourself. Trying to pump fear into your soul. When you're just that lone wolf. You wouldn't take a no for no answers. You keep pushing forward. You're going to show everybody. And a lot of these people, they're going to want to be in your presence at some point in time. You proved a lot of people wrong. You proved a lot of your haters wrong. And they want to switch their energy when they feel it's convenient to do so. They want to support you when they feel it's popular enough to support you. It's that fake energy, bro. You can get that away from me, because I don't mess around with shit like that. They'll be nice, they'll be respectful when you can do something good for them. But they never want to do nothing good for you. They never wanted to show you any love or sympathy or nothing like that when you were on your come up. Never, ever have a friend like that, and never accept that kind of bullshit into your life. They are not a friend. They were never your friend. They were the enemy the whole damn time. Bunch of people I grew up with that are that way, and I'll never be cool with them again. I ain't holding no resentment. I'll just never be cool with them again. I don't want to do anything for them. I just don't. I'd feel stupid to do that. It'd be equivalent to me taking back an ex that I gave hella chances to and was good to her, did everything right. And after the disrespect, taking somebody like that back because your life is hella lit. That would be bullshit. Don't ever do that dumb shit. Never. I don't care who it is. I don't care even if there's a party that wants to take them back. Never take them back. There's not a part of me that wants to take any of these people back. It's never going to happen. There's much better people that's coming. There's much better people that's here. That's the thing. You don't need them. They kind of need you now. They really want you now, but they can't get you now because of what they done. You hold these phony Montanas accountable at once. And they will be sorry one day for throwing you up under the bus. They will be sorry one day for the things they did to you, for how they made you feel. And we're not seeking out revenge. We're just wise. We're not messing with these people. It's all good. It's all good, baby girl. It's all good. But we're going to dribble our way all the way home. Swish. And you're not a part of it. So, it is what it is. Bad behavior is not rewarded. If you reward bad behavior, give people chance after chance after chance when they are clearly a red flag of a human being, you're a moron. Do better for yourself. Do not accept stuff like that into your life.